Dreams. A simple word, but one that carries the weight of everything we are capable of becoming. You'll be knocked down more times than you can count while chasing your dreams. You'll feel like you've lost all your energy, like you have nothing left to prove yourself. And sometimes, giving up will seem like the only option. But that's exactly the moment when you must rise. Because every dreamer faces that point, the breaking point. When life hits hard enough to test your spirit, many people get beaten down by life, but few ever fight back. So the question is, will you remain silent, or will you stand up and fight for what you believe in? It takes courage to chase your dream. It takes resilience, grit, and a relentless heart to keep moving forward when no one believes in you. Inside every single one of us lives a beast, a wild force of strength, passion, and hunger. But too many people keep that beast locked inside a cage of fear. Do you have the courage to release it? Do you have the hunger to fight for your dream? Because your dream won't chase you back? Your dream won't wait for the perfect time? It's waiting for you to decide that you've had enough. Enough of mediocrity, enough of excuses, enough of fear. Everyone wants to eat, but only a few are willing to hunt. Everyone wants success, but only a few are willing to suffer for it. You say you have a dream, but do you have the discipline to fight for it every single day? Talking about your dream won't get you anywhere. Action will. It's not enough to wish for it. You must bleed for it. Because no one, absolutely no one, will chase your dream for you. They'll laugh at you. They'll tell you to stop dreaming, to be realistic. They'll try to convince you that it's impossible. But that's only because they gave up on theirs. The truth is, your dream is your responsibility. You're the only one who can give it life. You're the only one who can make it real. No one else is coming to do it for you. C.S. Lewis once said, "You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream." And he was right. You're not too old, too young, too poor, or too broken to dream. You're alive. And that means you still have a chance to change everything. If others before you have done great things, that's proof you can too. Your potential is greater than you realize. You have the power to change your world with your passion. But to do that, you must break free from your comfort zone. You must destroy the cage that's keeping your beast asleep inside. You must unleash it. You must believe that your dream is worth fighting for, no matter the cost. A dream is not just an idea. It's a fire that demands fuel. Your time, your effort, your dedication. Every failure, every setback, every rejection is part of the process. You will fail. You will fall. But the question is, will you get back up? Because the difference between those who make it and those who don't is not talent, it's persistence. It's the decision to keep going even when everything in you screams to stop. The poorest man isn't the one without money. It's the one without a dream. Without a dream, life loses color. Without a dream, we stop living and start merely existing. Dreams give us purpose. They push us beyond limits. They awaken something within us, a force that says, "I was born for more." But remember this, dreaming is easy. Chasing it, that's the battle. Stop drawing boundaries for yourself. Stop convincing yourself that your dream is too big. Because the truth is, it's only impossible until you do it. Your dream doesn't need the approval of others. It needs your commitment. It needs your action. It needs you to stand up when no one believes in you and say, "I will make this happen." Every person who changed the world started the same way, with a dream that nobody else could see. They were laughed at, doubted, rejected, but they kept going. And so will you, because you have something no one else has. Your dream, it's yours. It's your story to write, your mountain to climb, your destiny to fulfill. So if you're listening right now and you feel that spark inside you, that whisper that says there's more to life than this, don't ignore it. That's your calling. That's your dream trying to wake you up. Don't wait for the perfect time. It will never come. Start now. Take one step, then another, and never stop moving forward. Because the world doesn't belong to those who wait. It belongs to those who chase. This is just the beginning, the start of a journey where you stop dreaming about it and start living it. So stand up, take a breath, and chase it with everything you've got. Because the only thing standing between you and your dream is the decision to begin. Let's be honest. Following your dreams isn't easy. It never was. And it never will be. The moment you decide to chase something greater than yourself, life will test you. You'll face obstacles that make you question your worth. You'll face failures that break your confidence. And you'll face people who will look at you and say, "You can't do it." But those exact moments, are where greatness begins. Because dreams don't grow in comfort zones. They grow in pain, in struggle, in sleepless nights when you feel like giving up. They grow every time you choose to keep going instead of quitting. Mark Zuckerberg once faced major failure. If he had given up when Facebook hit its first crisis in 2006, you wouldn't even know his name today. He didn't stop. He adapted, evolved, and turned obstacles into opportunities. That's what every dreamer must do, because success isn't about avoiding failure, it's about learning from it. The truth is, failure is a teacher disguised as pain. And pain is not your enemy. It's your compass. It's pointing you toward growth. You see, most people never fail big because they never try big. They're so afraid of falling that they never learn how to fly. They spend their entire lives walking safely on the ground, while others, the dreamers, the doers, learn to take off. Paulo Coelho once said, "There is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure." Fear is powerful. It whispers in your ear, telling you you're not good enough. It reminds you of your past mistakes. It tries to convince you that your dream is too big. But fear is a liar. It feeds on your hesitation. And the moment you decide to move despite your fear, it loses its power. Remember this: courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is walking forward in spite of it. Every time you act with courage, your dream becomes more real. Every time you choose persistence over comfort, you take one step closer to destiny. So stop waiting for everything to feel right. Stop waiting to feel ready. You won't. No one ever feels ready for greatness. You grow into it by doing, by failing, by getting up again. And that's where your strength is built. You want to know why so many people give up on their dreams? Because they expected it to be easy. They thought the road would be straight, clean, and predictable. But dreams don't work that way. There will be days when you question everything. Days when you feel lost. Days when you think maybe this isn't meant for me. And those are the days that define you. That's the moment when you dig deeper. When you remind yourself why you started in the first place. Because if your why is strong enough, no obstacle can stop you. Think about it. Everything great you've ever admired, every song, invention, or movement that changed the world was created by someone who refused to quit when things got hard. They faced rejection, ridicule, loneliness. But they kept going. Because deep down, they understood that the journey was supposed to be hard. That the struggle wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Every sleepless night, every setback, every no you hear, it's building your strength, your resilience, your story. You are being shaped for something bigger. So don't curse the struggle, thank it. Because one day you'll look back and realize it made you who you are. Maybe right now life feels heavy, maybe you're stuck, maybe you failed more times than you can count. But listen, failure doesn't mean the end. Failure means you tried. It means you dared to step into the arena. It means you're alive, learning, and still in the game. And as long as you're still in the game, you can win. Let me tell you something powerful. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are not your fear. You are the fire that refuses to go out. You are the dream that refuses to die. And as every single day that you wake up and keep going, you are already winning. Because most people gave up a long time ago. You didn't. You're still here, still fighting, still believing. And that's what sets you apart. The road to your dream will be lonely. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will support you. But you don't need everyone. You only need one person who truly believes in your dream. And that person is you. Don't wait for others to clap for you. Clap for yourself. Don't wait for permission to begin. You already have it. Your dream belongs to you, not to their opinions. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." So believe, even when it's hard, even when it feels impossible, even when no one sees the vision but you. Because faith is the bridge between where you are and where your dream lives. Cross it, step by step. And when you do, you'll realize that the dream was never about reaching the destination. It was about who you became along the way. The pain, the fear, the failure. They're all part of the masterpiece. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be, becoming the person capable of living your dream. So keep going. Keep fighting. Keep believing. Because one day, everything you've imagined will no longer be a dream. It will be your reality. You've come this far. You've fought through pain, through fear, through the voices that told you you can't. And now, you're still standing. That means something. It means you refuse to quit when quitting would have been easier. It means you've already proven that you have what it takes. Not to the world, but to yourself. Dreams are not built overnight. They are built in silence, in the shadows when no one is watching. They are built in the moments when you push through exhaustion, when you show up even when you don't feel like it, when you keep believing even when the results haven't come yet. That's where greatness is born. In the unseen, you see, the world only celebrates success. But the truth? Success is just the final page of a long, painful, beautiful story. What they don't see are the pages filled with doubt, sacrifice, and perseverance. So if you're still in the middle of your story, don't you dare stop writing it. Because every chapter of struggle you endure today will make your victory tomorrow that much more powerful. Let me tell you something most people don't want to hear. You're going to lose sometimes. You'll fail again and again. You'll face setbacks that make you question your path. But that's okay. Because loss doesn't define you, your comeback does. Every fall is preparing you for the rise. Every rejection is redirection. Every no is pointing you closer to the right yes. So when life knocks you down, don't stay there. Get up, adjust your crown, and walk forward like the warrior you were born to be. You were not born to live a small life. You were not born to just survive. You were born to create, to build, to inspire, to lead. The fire inside you is not an accident. It's there for a reason. It's your purpose, and the world needs it. You may not realize it now, but there are people out there waiting for your dream to become real, because your courage will give them courage. Your story will give them hope. Your light will show them the way. So this isn't just about you anymore. This is about everyone who will be inspired because you didn't give up. Remember this: The world belongs to those who refuse to stop dreaming, to those who chase what sets their soul on fire, to those who don't just talk about what they want, they become it. If you want something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. And that means sacrifice. That means discipline. That means staying committed long after the excitement fades. The dream will test you. It will demand everything you have. Your time, your patience, your heart. But if you give it all you've got, it will give back a life beyond what you ever imagined. Because at the end of the road, when you finally reach that mountaintop, when you finally stand in the place you once only dreamed of, you'll realize it was never about the goal. It was about the person you became chasing it. You'll look back at the struggle, the sleepless nights, the loneliness, and you'll smile. Because it all made sense. Every hardship had a purpose. Every tear watered the seeds of your greatness. You'll finally understand that the dream didn't just change your life, it built your life. And when that moment comes, you'll know that everything was worth it. But even then, don't stop dreaming. Don't settle. Because dreams don't have an expiration date. There's always another mountain to climb, another purpose to live for, another version of you waiting to be unleashed. So keep the fire burning, keep chasing, keep becoming. Because as long as you have breath in your lungs, you still have a dream to chase. And one day, when you've turned that dream into reality, when the world finally sees what you were building in silence, you'll realize something powerful. You didn't just follow your dream, you became it. You embodied everything you ever wanted to be. You became the proof that it's possible. And maybe, just maybe, someone watching your story will find the strength to start their own. Because courage is contagious. And your light, it will spark theirs. So let this be the moment you decide to stop talking about your dreams and start living them. No more hesitation. No more excuses. No more waiting for the right time. This is your time. This is your life. This is your dream. So go after it with everything you've got. Because the only thing worse than failing to achieve your dream is dying with it still inside you. Follow your dreams. Chase them with madness, with fire, with faith. And when the world tries to break you, stand taller, roar louder, and fight harder, because you are unstoppable. You are unbreakable. And you are meant for greatness. So go. Go live the life you were born to live. Go create the destiny you were meant to build. Go follow your dreams